Is this who you were watching?
Hey guys, it's RJG Gaming here. This is the last big video for Halloween, so we're going to be doing the EXE tier list. This has been recommended by a bunch of people, especially one guy that's going across my videos suggesting this. And I've been hearing you, man. I've been keeping this in mind, and now we've got it. It's pretty small. I apologize, but this is just something that I see. Like these are the EXEs that I hold dear to my heart. Some of them, obviously not. But I'm just here to rank some of them that I just came to my mind. Some are really good, some are just absolutely terrible. So let's just start this off. Alright, the basis to all of this. This one is absolutely terrible. This is made by JC. JC the Hyena, the one guy that's been called out to be a... I don't think I need to say it, but he's gone through some drama. No, he's an absolute jerk, and I hate this guy. So, with that being said, his OC is just absolutely horribly made, and it looks absolutely terrible. It's disgusting, and it's just terrible as a whole. I don't know what people see about it. It just looks disgusting. It looks like it was made in MS Paint. Like, literally, look at it. It just looks terrible. I'm going to probably have it on the screen or something like that. And I can actually draw stuff. If you see two others, I've just added some of the Kirby villains, because they're actually genuinely scary. So we'll cover like at least some of them I want to just get rid of, just quickly. We've got Sark. Sark is going the absolute trash. This is made by J Cause. If you didn't know, he too is... This guy is very controversial. This guy threw himself at... He's a womanizer, and he slept with Cream. He slept with Cream. He pretty much got rid of the male population just so he can have the entirety of the female population to himself. He just looks like a massive prick, dude. This guy is an ass. Like, Sark is just the worst character, honestly. The way he just treats the women of his world, his alternate universe or whatever. What Jazz was thinking is just stupidity. It's not even creepy, it's just sick. And the fact, his past was, I think, he was tortured by Stitchlight, which is a highest, by the way. A highest is just like godly beings and all that stuff. Think of it like as a Christian god or something like that. I hate this character. It just feels like an absolute insult to EXEs and all that stuff. Even though EXEs as a whole, I don't really like it in general. This one is just absolutely atrocious. I hate him. The things this guy did, it's just absolutely atrocious. And the atrocities he's caused towards Cream. Cream is a minor. Cream is a minor. And Jazz is a sicko for doing this type of stuff. And the only good thing to come out of his entire career is Excelsior. Excelsior is S rank because it just looks good. It's the sort of EXEs that takes place in universe instead of just being some EXE that breaks the fourth wall, just trying to look scary and doesn't appear as a plush. Like JC's version of the EXE, which is just a plush that tries to scare you. It's just, honestly, when it comes to this version of EXE, it looks good. It actually has a backstory. It's decently compelling, but my version of it is way better. Like, honestly, I got a whole story about it, but I'm going to go back and just re-edit it because there's a few problems with the like spelling and all that crap and pacing. And I'm way better with the storytelling, but his version of EXE, Excelsior, could use some work, but it is S rank. In Jazz's entire career, Excelsior is the only good thing that ever happened to him. He had a collab with another EXE developer. It is beyond me. Honestly, he's not too bad. It's just his highest form is absolutely, I don't know, it's terrible. Because I don't know. I mean, I'm probably going to put it in like C rank because it's literally not that good. I don't know. It's just C rank for me. He just looks like a nerd, bro. Like, where's his like godly form? Something that looks like an highest and everything. But I don't know. His demon form looks amazing though. I'll give you that. But this is the true highest one. He's just a hedgehog. He's just Sonic Sprite with a few little cowlicks, dude, and glasses. Yeah, I mainly just want to get these guys out of the way because they were just got some controversies and were just technically bad in a way. Alright, MX. MX is absolutely peak. MX is really good, mainly due to his fan game and it's just really popular. And it also got its way into I think Mario Madness it just in general it looks really good, and I like how bulky he is, and he's sadistic. He chases down Lucas. He's like, Lucas is also the protagonist of the story, but there's not much story. I think it's basically off a creepypasta, and he's basically chasing off this one kid that got trapped into a video game, and this is just mainly what he is. Mario EXE from Mario's Madness. He's the main antagonist of the entire series, and he was the only one successful in killing boyfriend's girlfriend. That is extraordinary, and it was extremely sad too. I've never played it, but I watched the entire ROM hack. I mean, like the entire mod. It was so brilliant and well done. He was the only antagonist to successfully kill boyfriend. It's actually so good. I don't know if they were killed. There was supposed to be another version to this, but it never continued. But the way it looks, it was inspired off of a fan art I put right here. Yeah, it looks really good. There's more forms to him, and it just makes it even better. EYX. EYX is probably the best AXE of all time. It's just downright really good, and it's menacing. The creepy ROM hack it comes from is really creepy. It even tries to access your camera, dude. I'm like, when I played it, I literally pooped my pants. I'm not kidding. I pooped my pants, and that alone is scary, dude. The fact that the way he just torments like Sonic and the entire inhabitants of Mobius just within the game, it's not just some creepypasta that tries to mess with your computer or something like that, even though it tries to do that, and it's actually genuinely creepy. And a lot of YouTubers just literally poop their pants while seeing this. And in fact, it is creepy. Very creepy. And that, I feel like, is an extreme rank. Alright, we've got the 2011 EXE. Probably, this is made by Dojo Boy too. I forgot to say that in one of my videos. 2011, it's really certainly unique. But I'll probably put it... it's good. I'll probably... I'm going to rearrange this a little bit. Probably put MX at the very bottom. Like bottom of the extreme rank. And 2011X, it won't be going like behind. It won't be going up to the very top or like surpassing EYX. Not at all. But if it came down to looking really... If it came down to design... It actually looks like EXE, and I love the grey shoes. The grey shoes are really good. It's like a whole reimagine of EXE, looking straight up the best it's ever been. Way better than this crap down here. JC, what the hell were you doing with your top EXE, bro? Absolutely trash, bro. So yeah, Dojo Boy, you're absolute fire, bro. This is brilliant. I love the 2011X. All right, this one, Needle Mouse Moosey. I love saying that, dude. What a callback. I have actually reacted to the entire series on my channel. There'll probably be a little notification up there if I can even remember doing that. But look, this series is not half bad. The ending I don't much like, but look, Sarah got her piece in the end, but I feel like this entire series as a whole was very undeveloped. There could have been some more conflicts. Sarah's motivation was good, the fact that she was betrayed by Lufa and everyone. But I feel like there just could have been a little bit more to Sarah. Shut up, Jojo. You've done a brilliant job with this form of EXE. It's probably not even EXE. It's its own thing. It's like it comes from an analog horror, and it's really good. But I think halfway through the series, it kind of just lost my attention a little bit. But I don't know. There's just the plot. The plot was just all over the place, and you kind of had to put it all together. But that's most analog horrors, and you just had to put it together. And it doesn't use a lot of shock value. Shock value is when like they show something that's gory and all that stuff. There's a little bit of it, and there's probably a little bit more of it, but it's not enough. Like it doesn't just use it and abuse it. It's absolutely fine. I like it, but for that, I think Sarah, aka Needle Mouse, goes in there. There was actually a bigger force behind it. I think there was something manipulating Sarah. Like Sarah really just wanted to forgive Luthor for what he did. And all that stuff. I think there was more to it, I think. I don't know. But yeah, most A rank for Sarah. Alright, this one might have a personal bias too. For that, I'm probably just going to put it in... I'm going to put it in S rank, mainly because this is our version of Execution Lord X. Execution is like a multiversal breach, and the entire Sonic multiverse is under attack by these EXEs, and this guy, Lord X, is behind it all. Like we gave him a whole motivation to it. Like when the Big Bang went off, he was absolutely startled by it, and he was attacked by the light. Everything he knew and loved was just gone. Most of the void was destroyed in that attack. The void was practically everything that existed before the Big Bang. It's complicated and all that stuff, but maybe one day I'll make a video on Lord X and all that stuff. It's on the Multiverse Wiki if you want to go check it out. His motivations to why he wants to destroy the entire multiverse is extremely clear. He wants to get rid of the light for what it did to his family. The light isn't the good guy here. There is no good guys in this story. And Dev David is behind this character. He invented this character. No, it's a play on Lord X, but we gave him a motivation instead of just being a fourth wall breaker that he is, like this guy we'll cover soon. He's actually in universe, the same character that we know and love, just in Sonic's universe. That's what makes these characters so interesting. Instead of being something that breaks the fourth wall constantly, it's a character that is in universe of Sonic's universe, and it can make something interesting. And I've kind of just tweaked this guy out a little bit, made him a little bit more interesting, gave him a motivation and all that crap. It's not the best motivation I've given a character. Alright, Lord X, the guy made by Doja Boy. I think it's on the same level as Execution Lord X. Look, personal bias, I apologize. But yeah, this one's really interesting. There's not much behind him yet. There's like a whole bunch of like lore, and his voice does sound pretty terrifying. But yeah, there's nothing much more to it. But yeah, there's a little bit to it. But maybe if the PC port is scary, but I don't know, it doesn't scare me. There's nothing that really frightens me. Coalition Peach is really unique. It comes from a very atmospheric Super Mario ROM hack, and it's just downright one of the most, the way it builds up its atmosphere and the way Peach is possessed, it's just so good. The story, it has no story really, it's just, you'll have to put it all together, and that alone is really good. And its atmosphere, as I said before, is brilliant. Just the design of it is just really spooky. It scares you. And it inspired me to create the Song of Dread, Infection AU, which you can check out. I'm not trying to self-promote here, but yeah, it's just really scary, and I think it's really peak. It's probably going to be by far the best. It's by far my childhood favorite, so probably some nostalgia bias here. But this one's probably going to be an extreme rank. This is Devil Mario. This one probably goes beyond EYX, mainly because of just, I remember in 2008 when this came out, I watched this on Newgrounds, and it was so good. It was so nostalgic. It was really bloody, but it was so nostalgic. Daniel Sun, I have to give him my absolute respect for creating this. It inspired me to make the novelization that was, it was really well received. I have to give him props for creating such a beautiful story that it just tugged at my heartstrings and just showed how creepy these boos can be if they possessed Mario, and how the Mushroom Kingdom can fall. And its ending I'm not going to spoil, so just go check it out. It's really good, and there's even a fan game out there that really that Daniel Sun made, and it received another remake. I think it was Blood Slaughter or something like that. I can't remember, but it's really good. I might play it one day. But this is just absolute peak. Alright, Man in the Suit. This analog horror is really creepy, and it's got its own lore, but not much is known about this guy, so I'm probably going to put it maybe in B rank. Because it's from an analog horror, and it's about some guy that goes into a suit, and it actually ends up molding with the suit, and he ends up really enjoying it. But I think he actually killed Anguirus, the suit guy, like the man in the suit of the Anguirus suit, and the people who go into these suits end up fusing with it, which is really a creepy concept. It's really interesting, and I like these concepts. But that's all that I can really say about it. It's certainly unique, and it goes in B rank. I don't hate it, I don't love it, but it's really good. Alright, then this next one. Ben Drown, one of my favorite creepypastas of literally all time. It started off the haunted video game trope from creepypastas. And this one has been part of my childhood for like ages. Look, if it wasn't for Ben Drown, EXE wouldn't exist. Maybe if that's probably not true, but it probably is true. Who knows? That's just my personal bias on it. But Ben Drown was just there when I wanted to watch it. And I remember watching Dark Mind's video on it. And it was just, it was such nostalgia when I first watched his video on it. And Ben Drown, the whole haunted cartridge. And I remember the entire story, but I can't remember. Something with Cleverbot and just Ben. Like the main antagonist died by drowning. And now he's haunting a Majora's cartridge or something like that. There's more to it, so I suggest you go check out the video by Dark Mind. This is made by Maple Riot, the guy we've re-entered to the Sonic sprites. This guy created something truly sadistic. It's brilliant. It's a form of Kirby that is creepy, and it's too much Kirby. So, I don't know, that apparently there's a lot of things in this genre. I might react to it, but it's really scary. I don't know, it's just downright morbid in every scenario. So this guy might go in it. I don't know. I'm probably going to put it above S rank. It literally has some really shock value to it, which I don't much appreciate because there's a lot of something that I'm not going to say on this channel, but there's a lot of sussy stuff on it, and it's it's really creepy. It's really, really creepy, and it's got some really sweet lore to it. All right, Mr. L. This is made by I can't remember, but I know it's the same guy who made OMT, which I didn't put on the list, by the way, which I should have, but he's not on the list. But I'll probably put it around A rank, just behind Sarah. But there's nothing really more to it. It's just like a ROM hack of Super Mario 3, and I can't remember much about it. But it is creepy. It's not the Mr. L you saw from Super Paper Mario. It's just something else. Gygus is very terrifying, and the fact is, I mean, I don't know, man. I'll probably put this in front of Correlation Day Peach, mainly because of the effect that he had on Ness's world, and just look how creepy he looks though. Like, Gygus is the byproduct of what Geeg was when he finally gave up on being good and stopped listening to the lullabies of Maria, who is his caretaker. It's a whole bunch of earthbound lore I'm not going to get into. I might explain his lore someday, just so you guys understand who Gygus is. This is the one guy that literally solo Sonic at his peak. You know what? Fight me in the comments, bro. Archie Sonic ain't going to do anything against Gygus. This guy's... Gygus' attacks cannot be comprehended. That means Sonic can't do anything against that. There's no physical body. This guy's just... The only way to defeat him is by praying. And the music this guy has, I'm going to play it now. That's scary. That's scary. Alright. Yeah, but that's pretty much... I hate you. No, I don't mean that to you guys, I promise. I hate you, Luigi. This guy does sound a bit selfish. So I'm probably going to put him in B. But look, what he says, like, why won't you die? He's from the creepypasta, which was supposed to be a joke, but then got developed into Mario's Madness and became really unique. It is certainly really unique. I might buff it up to that A though. Not surpassing Mr. L though. The alternates. There's also two versions of these alternates, which I will cover. These alternates are take on the forms of humans and they try their best to trick everyone. They try to decay the human psyche, and that alone is very creepy. So I'm probably going to put it in like a maybe an extreme tier. They belong in an extreme tier. All right, Gabriel. This guy mocks Christianity to its peak, which is not very. It's very controversial, but the Medalla catalog. This is where they came from. The alternates and Gabriel. They're the practical antichrist, and these guys are absolutely terrifying. So they literally toppled God, I believe, which is really scary if you think about it. These guys can literally solo Sonic. So I'm putting him below Devil Mario. And maybe even Ben Drown, honestly. Alright, Zero. I've already made a video about this and it probably came out literally a week ago. These guys, the way this Zero guy took over Dream World and is the main antagonist of Kirby's Dream Land 3, as well as just plunging the world in darkness, as well as possessing King DD for the second time, maybe third time actually. He is especially creepy, and I'm probably going to put him in maybe an S rank. The way he goes out is really creepy. Okay, this is slow for some reason. The way he goes out is entirely creepy, dude. It's almost gory, dude. Just look at his death. Alright, the last one. 02 is Fiend, not that 02. Everyone keeps making that joke when they say 02. 02 alone is very scary. So I'm gonna put him probably above Execution Lord X. He alone is very scary, and the fact his song music is on the par of Gygas. Gygas is a little bit more scarier. It's so eerie, and when you fight this guy, you're like, this is supposed to be a children's game, and this guy is scary. There's so many gruesome deaths in Kirby, and you think this guy is this entire genre is supposed to be for kids. It's not. It literally isn't. I don't know what Sakurai was thinking, but that's it. That is it. They just decided to put blood coming out of this guy's eye. So apparently, I don't know, there was a fan theory saying that Zero is the 02 is just the decaying form of 02. So that the form that you see, like the body drifting away, is what he becomes in Kirby 64. So I don't know, take that as you think. Maybe some Kirby fans out there who disagree with this theory, like if they can prove me wrong, or like, I don't know, expand on my theory, I guess. It's not my theory, I just heard it from something. But I don't know if I believe it. With that being said, that is pretty much the entire tier list, guys. What do you guys agree with my tier list? This is all the EXEs I know of. Like, the EXEs that I like the most. If you don't see your favorite EXE, what would you put it on this, like, ranking list? Like, what would you put on here? I might come back again with, like, the most of the EXEs I'll cover. There's a lot of characters I need to cover on this channel. Mainly the characters that people really want me to cover. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. If you agree with this tier list, tell me in the comments what you think of my tier list, as well as what you would actually do differently. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.